Kevin Lipe joins us, covers the Grizzlies for the Memphis Flyer. And Kevin, how bad's the injury to Mike Conley?
Well, I guess it could be worse. After last season and the injury to Marc Gasol, I guess I'm just kind of numb to major injuries at this point. But it does sound like he's going to be out about 6 weeks. The team said they were going to reevaluate after a month. 6 weeks is kind of the total that's been passed around, though.
Transverse fracture, that's the back, right? Didn't Tony Romo have that? Like, who had that injury? I'm trying to think. Is it in the back?
Yeah, it was Tony. It was Tony Romo. It's actually not the main part of the vertebrae. It's kind of the bony pieces that stick off of it. So it's kind of a weird fracture to have.
That is weird. How's Mike Conley played since signing that humongous contract?
He's been having the best year of his career. I think he's clearly played like an all-star. And the way that he's taken to David Fizdale's new offense, he's having the best season of his career in just about every category. So it's just really unfortunate that he's going to be taken out for 6 weeks at this point.
Yeah, they've just been a little bit snake bit here last couple of years. What about Chandler Parsons? There's lots of discussion about how the divorce took place between he and Mark Cuban. I know he hasn't played every game, but he's had kind of these reoccurring knee injuries, these knee issues in the past. How good a signing does that look like for the Grizz?
I think it's still too early to tell, honestly. He's had a few games where he's looked pretty good. He's had a few games where he looked pretty rusty. Right now he's sitting out with a bone bruise to the opposite knee from the one he had the surgery on. So, yeah, he's having trouble staying on the court, too. I think it's going to work out over the course of the 4 years, but it's too early to tell right now. I mean, if he doesn't ever get back to the level he was playing at in Dallas, then obviously that's $94 million down the drain.
All right, let's say that by the end of the year, he's good off the bench. They still have Vince, who I know is coming off the bench and still giving him pretty good minutes. Like, how legitimately competitive in the West is this team?
If everybody's healthy at the end of the year, I still think they're probably a second-tier team in the West. I think they're probably going to end up, if they manage to make the playoffs after this Conley injury, I think they're probably 6th or 7th seed. They might make the second round. This is not a title contending year for them. I just don't think they're on that level this year.